Welcome back to Understanding Residential Permit Drawings. We're at video 7, the last video in the series, cover sheet and summary. So we're just going to real quickly talk about some different things that are on the cover sheet or what could be found on the cover sheet of the set of plans. And we'll do a quick summary of the project and the video lessons. So let's start out with our cover sheet. So as we had talked about previously, this is a general sheet which contains a lot of different information. So a lot of times what you're going to see are the project owners. So project owners in this case would be Thomas and Roberta Simpson. A project description, remodel, addition, the address of the project, the designer could be listed here, the contact information for the designer, and you could also have, if you have a contractor selected at the time of the drawings, then you can also have the contractor's information and contact information listed on here as well. And you could also find subcontractors on here too. So the next thing on here is we have a list of general notes. So general notes are typically notes that are going to apply to the entire set of drawings. So a lot of times what we have is individual drawing notes that apply just to specific drawings. These are not those. These are general notes and they apply to the entire set of drawings. So as you can see here, all references to IRC shall refer to International Residential Code 2009. So that applies to the entire set. Another common thing here is common abbreviations used throughout the drawing. So this will just real quickly explain what these abbreviations are. If you see SF on a set of drawings, it's going to be square feet. If I see GWB, it's going to be gypsum wallboard, and you can see the listings for all those here. It's very common to also have a list of all the sheets and what their names and numbers are on this title sheet, so you can very quickly look at a date on the set of drawings, and this is basically the date that the drawings are issued. And you can see that it's very different from the time that these are plotted and the plot stamp here that we talked about before. So this is used so that everyone's on the same page using the same set of drawings through the process. And the next thing on here is our symbol legend. So this basically just shows some common symbols that are used within the drawing and spells out very clearly what those symbols are. So these are just some basic things that you'll find on cover sheets typically. There's a possibility that you could find other things on here as well, but this is really a pretty good basis of what you would typically find on a cover sheet for a project of permit drawings. Alright, so going back to the summary. So just real quickly want to talk about the summary of the complete set of drawings. I want to reiterate some points that I've made through the process. This is a set of permit drawings, so there are a lot of things that would not be included on this set of drawings compared to a set of bid drawings or construction drawings. So again, this is the bare minimum required so that this will pass inspection of the building permit and to obtain a building permit. So a lot of the details might not be worked out. Real quickly, just going through the set of plans, site plan, we've talked about all the different aspects of that. There are some things that could be on here as well. Utilities, since it was this wasn't new construction, it was actually renovation. We didn't have the utilities on there. This was a somewhat unique set of plans compared to new construction, as that it was a remodel. Parts of the building was to be demolished, as you see in the demo plans, and then there was a new work plan that shows how the building's going to look whenever it's completed. And that's very often done in plan view. We can also see some aspects of that in elevation views where we have existing building tying in with new building. And we have the same thing here where we have foundation, the existing walls with the new walls tying into those. And then we would typically just do a typical wall section through the new wall. And as I had stated in this is whenever we're breaking down this specific drawing, there's a lot of details in here, and this is a very important part of the construction process, so a lot of attention needs to be paid to this specific drawing. And then the building sections and roof plans, very quick look without a lot of details on those at these different views of the drawings. So that really wraps up the set of permit drawings. There are a couple other pieces of information here, some references that you can look at. Some of the things that I looked at through this set of drawings was the center region code, and there's all kinds of different information and resources there. PennSafe Building Inspection Services, their website, there's all kinds of different information that you can find there for residential plan sets, and the 2015 International Residential Code is also available for viewing online through this website. And last, I talked briefly about the res check process, where I would go through and do an energy compliance path. So you can find the res check here. You could even do your own job and go through and enter different information so that you could see how that turns out.